Hello viewers, today we are going to see about work. So as seen earlier, work is related to force and the displacement over which it acts. Consider a constant force F acting on an object of mass m. The object undergoes a displacement d in the positive x direction as shown in figure 6.2. So figure 6.2, an object undergoes a displacement d under the influence of force. So this is the object. So we are applying a force. So the object moves from this point to this point. So the displacement is d and the force applied here is F. Okay, right. Now the work done by the force is defined to be the product of component of the force in the direction of the displacement and the magnitude of this displacement. Thus, work done is equal to F cos theta into d or F dot d. So here F dot d means, so a force is applied here. This is theta. So the horizontal component of this is F cos theta. Okay, F cos theta, and the displacement is d. So W is equal to F cos theta into d. That means F dot product with d. So this is a vector quantity. Okay, we see that if there is no displacement, there is no work done, even if the force is large. That means in this formula, W is the work done. Work done is equal to F cos theta into d. Now, if there is no displacement, if d is equal to 0, the overall value is 0. So, work done is 0. So, that's what. We see that if there is no displacement, there is no work done, even if the force is large. Thus, when you push hard against a rigid brick wall, the force you exert on the wall does not work. That means you are executing a force on the rigid brick wall. The force you are applying is of no use because the work done is 0, does not work. Yet your muscles are alternatively contracting and relaxing, and internal energy is being used up, and you do get tired. Okay, no work done is 0, but you are tired. Thus, the meaning of work in physics is different from its usage in everyday language. So, you have applied the force, but you are not able to move the wall. Therefore, displacement is 0. Displacement 0 means work done is 0. So, we will see few cases, okay. No work is done if the displacement is 0. Yes, if displacement is 0, d is 0, therefore work done is 0. A weightlifter holding a 150 kg of mass steadily on his shoulder for 30 seconds does not work on the load during this time. So basically a weightlifter is holding a 150 kg mass, okay, but it is at a rest, it is not moving. Therefore the displacement is 0, therefore work done is 0. That's why we say does not work on the load during this time. Then second point, the force is 0. A block moving on a smooth horizontal table is not acted upon by a horizontal force, since there is no friction, but may undergo a large displacement. See, the force is 0. The next case, if F is 0, already we have seen work done is equal to force into displacement. If force is 0, what will happen? Work done is 0. So, the force is 0. A block moving on a smooth horizontal table is not acted upon by a horizontal force, since there is no friction. So, we already have seen a block moving means it keeps on moving, since there is no friction, but may undergo a large displacement. So by Newton's first law, we have seen a block in a rest An object in a rest will always be in a rest. When it starts moving, it will keeps on moving, okay, with a constant velocity. So it is undergoing a large displacement, but force executed is 0. Therefore, work done is equal to force into displacement. Since force is 0, work done is 0. So displacement 0 may also work done is 0. Force 0 means work done is 0. Next we have the term cos theta. You all know that cos theta, cos 0 is 1, whereas cos 90 is 0. So in that case also work done is 0. So we will see the third point. The force and displacement are mutually perpendicular. So this is third case. The force and displacement, that means the force is in one direction and displacement is in another direction, so the angle becomes 90 degree. Okay, so if this is the case, for the block moving on a smooth horizontal table, the gravitational force mg, so gravitational force means it is acting downwards, does not work since it acts at right angles. Right angles means 90 degree to the displacement. If you assume that the moon's orbits around the earth is perfectly circular, then the earth's gravitational force does not work. The moon's instantaneous displacement is tangential, while the earth force is radially inwards, and theta is equal to pi by 2. That is, for example, if you have a circle, say a big circle, so this is earth, and the moon keeps on rotating in an orbital path. Now this this radius and this velocity is 90 degree. The orbiting path at a particular point is 90. If that is the case, the cos 90 is 0. Therefore in that case it is 0. So the moon's instantaneous displacement is tangential, while the earth's force is radially inwards, and theta is equal to pi by 2. Work can be both positive and negative. If theta is between 0 and 90 degree, 0 to 90 degree, cos theta is positive. If theta is between 90 and 180 degree, cos theta is negative. In many examples, the frictional force opposes displacement, and theta is equal to 180 degree. Because it is opposing, therefore it is going to act in the opposite direction. Then the work done by friction is negative, because cos 180 is minus 1. So from equation 6.4, so this is 6.4, force into displacement along with theta, f cos theta, because it's a dot product, vector dot product. So magnitude of f, magnitude of d, and the angle between f and d, which is cos theta. So f d cos theta. Okay. So from equation 6.4, it is clear that work and energy have the same dimensions. M L square T power minus 2. The SI unit of these is joule. Capital J, named after the famous British physicist James Prescott Joule, 1811 to 1869. Since work and energy are so widely used as physical concepts, alternative units abound, and some of these are listed in table 6.1. So alternative units for work or energy in joules. ERG, so ERG is 10 power minus 7 joules. 1 electron volt is equal to 1.6 into 10 power minus 19 joules. Calorie is 4.186 joules. Kilowatt hour, that is 1 kilowatt hour, that is used in electrical domain. 1 kilowatt hour is 3.6 into 10 power 6 joules. Okay. That's all about work done and the interconnectivity between force and displacement and the angle involved in cos theta. Now I will try to draw the cosine waveform so that you can easily understand. Okay. Now this is dotted lines is sine waveform. Okay. Now cosine waveform starts from here. It goes like this, then downwards, then up, and then comes to 0. So this is 0, 90, 180 degree, 270 degree and 360 degree. Likewise second cycle repeats. So this is cosine waveform, cos. So it is 1. At cos 90 it is 0. Cos 180 it is minus 1. Cos 270 once again 0. Cos 360 is plus 1. So this is cosine waveform. This solid line is a cosine waveform. You must know the pattern of waveform, then only understanding physics concept will be easy. So that's all about work done. Hope you have understood this topic. Thanks for watching. Nandri.